Have you ever wondered why some fitness coaches are fully booked all of the time and in advance, while others struggle to make ends meet? Maybe you're one of those coaches. Or some online coaches have 56 followers on social media, yet they claim to be making 10k per month with 50 clients. In this video, I'm going to discuss why your persuasion skills are the problem. I'm also going to share some key persuasion techniques that have not only transformed my sales approach, but also significantly boosted my conversion rates. These methods are tested, effective, and can be implemented in your sales strategy today, whether you're an online coach or an in-person personal trainer. I'm Lewis from Personal Trainer Portal. We help you to boost your sales conversion by 50% and overcome any objection in just 12 weeks using our proven fitness coach sales system designed specifically for fitness coaches. Are you fully prepared to convert your next client? Take the free assessment linked in the description below. In the early stages of my coaching career, I was eager to make my mark and gain more clients, as most PTs are, any way that I could. I watched other PTs who seemed to be easily signing up other clients while I struggled to fill my client diary. It was pretty frustrating because I was doing everything I could, speaking to people, social media marketing, and getting as many people as I could in a consultation. In desperation, I revamped my entire sales approach. I started doing what I thought was infectious enthusiasm and a positive attitude. Good old just be positive, bro. Believing that a high energy pitch was the key to getting and winning more clients. Although my approach did backfire a little bit, prospective clients were put off by my intense demeanour. Although I didn't think it was too intense, it felt as if I was trying to sell them a used car rather than a guide and guide them through a transformative journey and being that client PT a good, respectable relationship. I mistakenly equated enthusiasm with effectiveness. I thought the more energy I put into my sales pitch, the more irresistible it would be. The result was a series of awkward interactions and a growing sense of failure because I wasn't able to pick up any more clients. My approach not only failed to secure new clients, but also damaged potential relationships as well, making me feel even more desperate and ineffective because my PT client base wasn't growing and other PTs around me seemingly picked up clients with ease. I ended up hitting pause and I reassessed a little bit. I looked for a little bit more information I could find online, enrolling myself into some courses and stumbled upon the nuanced techniques of persuasion that focus on empathy and connection rather than pressure. I learned to adjust my approach based on the client's responses and needs. Instead of overwhelming potential clients with energy, I started to listen more, ask good questions to find out more about them. So for example, when a client expressed concern with their previous failures with fitness, whether it was on their own or they tried other programs, I didn't immediately jump to sell my program's features, such as extra training programs or extra nutrition guides. Instead, I acknowledged their struggles, shared a story of a past client with similar challenges as to the ones they'd just shared with me, and I gently introduced how my program could offer a different, more supportive experience because I had a system in place within my offer to directly address the problem they had. This meant the prospect felt understood because I had a clear step-by-step journey for them to go through which addressed their problems with a clear outcome and social proof in a specific time frame. So this relates directly into our pitching, including the offer part of our fitness coach sales system. Effective pitching is not just about what you say, how you say it, and ensuring it resonates with your prospect in a sales call or consultation, and make sure it aligns with their needs and values on that sales call or consultation as well, so they can clearly see you as the authority and your offer is something which is ideally made for them. Let's also break down some useful persuasion tips you can use in your sales calls or consultations for your personal training or fitness business. So the first one is use social proof. Incorporate client testimonials, before and after photos, and success stories in both your verbal pitches and marketing materials. This, as we know, helps to illustrate the impact of your programs through real-life examples. Social proof can significantly reduce the skepticism of potential clients. I know for a fact when I go to buy something online, I'm always going to look at reviews, and I'm almost certain you do too. When people see others like themselves achieving their goals that you are offering, it helps them visualize their own success, enhancing trust in your service. Another frequent error is using generic or unrelatable testimonials. Make sure the examples you choose directly reflect the demographic and goals of your prospective clients and the ones that you are actually speaking to in front of you. Personalized stories are more effective than broad, untargeted claims as well, so this really does make a difference. The next one is you want to highlight scarcity. Communicate the exclusivity of your services by mentioning limited spots in your programs or time-sensitive promotions as well. This really does help. This could be a special pricing that expires soon or a small group session that only has a few slots left. Creating that sense of urgency encourages prospects to act quickly to take advantage of your offer before it's gone. So you're almost leveraging the psychology principle that people value things more if they are scarce. A classic example is Glastonbury Festival here in the UK. You can only sign up to the waiting list, and then once they're available for 30 to 45 minutes, when most of the time you're just refreshing the webpage, but only a select number of people get through. This makes more people actually want to apply, not because the festival is amazing, just because they want to see if they can get through, which adds to the value element. Obviously, you're not going to be on the side of Glastonbury, but you get the point. Although overusing this tactic can lead to skepticism and fatigue from your audience, so just bear that in mind. So you want to ensure that any scarcity you mention is genuine. False urgency can damage credibility and long-term client relationships. Next one is you want to focus on outcomes, not features. Instead of detailing every aspect of your training program, focus on explaining how these features will benefit the client. So for example, rather than simply listing types of equipment or workout routines, explain how they contribute to achieving specific fitness goals like improving strength, flexibility, or endurance, and how they will feel once they have achieved that. Clients are much more interested in outcomes than what's being included. By focusing on benefits and outcomes, you connect your services to the client's personal goals, making your offering more compelling and directly relevant to them. Fitness coaches often focus too much on the technical aspects of the programs, which otherwise known as the features, and not enough on how these aspects help solve the client's problem, aka the benefits. So always keep this in mind. Next one is to ask great questions. Engage prospects in the consultation or sales call, asking them about their past experiences, what they've done in the past, the current fitness levels, and specific goals. Tailor your questions to get responses that guide them to recognize the need for your services. This approach not only gathers valuable information about the client, but also makes the client feel heard and understood, building a stronger rapport. It also helps if you tailor your pitch to address their specific needs as well, making your offer much more relevant. Many coaches use a standard questionnaire that can feel very impersonal. So instead, adapt your questions based on the flow of conversation to keep interactions dynamic and personalized too. Next one is reciprocity. Offer potential clients something of value up front without requiring commitment. This could be a free initial consultation. I know most people already do that, but it also could be a downloadable fitness guide or brochure about what you offer and the outcomes that you will promise or guarantee, which can be used whether you're an online coach or an in-person PT. Or access to an exclusive webinar, that's another good option. This principle of reciprocity often compels people to respond favorably by engaging further with your services, otherwise known as becoming a client. Providing something valuable for free first can build goodwill as well and establish a positive initial relationship because they've got to taste what you've got to offer. So then they're going to naturally think, well, if this is what I've got for free, what can I get when I actually pay? Coaches sometimes hesitate to give anything away for free, which I understand, fearing it might undervalue their services. However, when done strategically, this can lead to higher engagement and conversion rates, which is ultimately what we want. Think of your sales approach like fishing. You can have the best equipment and the perfect bait, but if you don't understand the fish you're trying to catch, you're likely going to go home empty-handed. Persuasion is about using the right bait, tailored to the fish you want to catch, and presenting it in a way that is almost irresistible to the fish. Implementing these proven persuasion and sales techniques will help you not only increase your sales, but build a stronger, more trusting relationship with your clients. Persuasion is a skill that involves subtlety and a little bit of finesse as well, not just aggressive sales tactics. With that being said, are you fully prepared to convert your next client? Discover how ready you really are for your next sales consultation as a fitness coach. Take the quick 10-question assessment and receive a personalized report on your sales skills designed specifically for online coaches and personal trainers by hitting the link in the description, or you can join the waiting list for our fitness coach sales system, which will also be linked in the description.